Hey y'all, today's science fact of the day comes to you in the form of a video. Today I decided we'd learn what happens when you mix water, oil, table salt, and food coloring. What we're going to be doing is making a lava lamp. So what you're going to need for this experiment is a jar, water, which I've already added to my jar. You're going to need olive oil or vegetable oil. You're going to need food coloring. I've chosen green because it's my favorite color. And you're going to need some table salt. So I have some kids watching, and I want them to answer a couple questions before they finish watching the video. So the first question I'm going to ask is, what do you think is going to happen when I add this oil to this water? Is it going to float? Is it going to sink to the bottom? Or is it just going to mix? All right, you ready to find out? So we're going to pour some of this in here, see what happens. Did it happen like you thought it would? So oil and water do not mix. Oil has a much lighter density than the water in this jar. So because of that, it floats. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a couple drops of food coloring. I have done this a couple times now, and I've learned that less is more. You'll be able to see what happens a little bit more before it gets clouded with color. So we're going to put just a couple drops in here, just to give it some cool colors. Now they kind of get trapped up here on the top. You see that? There we go. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some table salt. Now, here's the next question. What do you think is going to happen when I add the salt? Is it going to just hang out on top? Is it going to float right to the bottom? Or is it just going to get mixed in there and be really weird? Alright, let's find out together. So we're going to pour some table salt on top of here. There we go. Alright. So you can kind of see what's happening now. So what's happening is the salt, when poured on top, gets trapped in some of the olive oil. But the salt itself is much heavier than both water and oil. So it drags the oil to the very bottom. So once the oil is at the very bottom, the salt starts to dissolve in water. Now, when the salt dissolves, the oil floats right back up to where it began. So much like a lava lamp. So you can kind of see down here, there's like a clump of salt that's slowly starting to dissolve. And you can see little bits of oil float back to the top. So it kind of creates a lava lamp. So you can keep pouring some salt in there to keep kind of doing it. Now, the experiment is really over when the water fully holds as much salt as it can. It becomes salt water. But, is that what you thought would happen? It's kind of cool, huh? Get some more down there. It's really cool. Oh, here goes a big chunk. That's really cool. Alright, so I would like to see your experiment. I would like to see you do it. And if you do it, I encourage you to use the hashtag LearnWithMe. This is something I started because I'm a very science-minded person. Everything I do, I think about how it would affect other things. And with recent events, science and scientists have been kind of under attack. And I just think it's kind of strange that that would even happen. But I want people and kids and whoever thinks it's really cool to watch these videos and watch people do them and, you know, learn every day. I want them to know that it's okay to do that. It's okay to question things. It's okay to learn about things you didn't know about. I've, just by doing this for the past couple of days, have learned things that I didn't know or things I did know, but there was some stuff I learned extra. So if you have any requests for things you might want to learn about, leave them in the comments below. I'll try to do them if it's possible. If not, leave me a couple of them. And if you do this experiment, let me know. I would love to see it, and I would love to see your results. Now, here's something that you might be able to change if you do it. Is it different if you add more oil than this? Or is it different if you add less oil? Does it make the bubbles move faster? Or does it make it move them slower? Does the different colors look different? I just, test different possibilities of things that could happen. All right. Till tomorrow. See ya.